Hello and welcome to the final programme of Brainbox Challenge, the show that's put everybody's brain through a thorough workout. Our reigning Brainbox champion is Lucy Carr, and she'll go head-to-head against all comers in the hope of knocking them out of the competition and holding on to her title as Brainbox champion. And these are the challengers who'll compete against the Brainbox champion in today's 5 brain games. At the end of the show, only one will remain and will get the chance to play the final bonus game of the series. All right, now before the battle begins, let's get your brain working at home with little Clive's Big Brain Challenge. Well, little Clive is a little under the weather today, with it being the last show, so green and yellow umbrellas will fall into his big head. All you have to do is keep a track of whether more yellow or green umbrellas are in there at the end of the game. Watch carefully, here we go. So what do you think, Lucy? A bit of a disturbing image, that, isn't it? The head coming off, but not put off by that. Would you say there are more yellow or more green ones?
More green. More
green, you're absolutely right. 7 yellow, 8 green umbrellas. Doesn't matter if you didn't get that, because there are plenty of other ways to stimulate your brain in this programme. So let's play Brainbox Challenge. Well, Lucy, you faced just the one challenger already, so your brain bank stands at £100. Plus, you've got £150, which you won in the bonus game at the end of the last programme. You look a bit nervous in the last programme, and now I'm looking at you, you still look nervous. You're fine, you're the champion. Things are going well. OK, you can choose to leave now with the cash or risk it all by facing your next challenger. Remember, if you play on and lose, you'll go home with nothing. So before you decide, I'll ask the computer to display who your challenger is, and you can take your decision. This is your challenger, Katie Greenbank, 28, and she's a sales executive. Doesn't tell you very much. As an executive, and she's selling things. So what are you going to do? Are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I'll take the challenge.
Take the challenge, jolly good. Let's bring on Katie Greenbank.
A linguist by trade, Katie's strong point is definitely words. She even proofreads the newspaper she works for. It might come as a surprise to Katie that she scored higher on the number section of the test.
Hello, Katie. So, it's to do with newspapers. What are you selling?
I sell space.
Space in newspapers?
Yes, that's
And you're selling what, to advertisers, that type of thing?
Yes, advertising agencies and to clients direct, so...
Right. Apart from English, which you're obviously good at, you do French and German. You lived in France, is that right?
I did. I lived in France for a year as part of my degree course, and I was a teacher.
All right, excellent. So, Lucy, what are you thinking? Katie sounds pretty strong, doesn't she, in a lot of areas?
Yep.
You're not put off, though, are you?
Too late now.
Lucy's tactic is to look as nervous as possible, to worry her opponents. So let's see if who's going to come out on top in this Battle of the Wills. You're about to face today's first brain battle. The rules are simple. The winner will take control as Brainbox champion. The loser will go home. Let's find out which brain battle you'll be facing. Oh, and this is Letter Link, which is a language game. In this challenge, you'll see 4 four-letter words, each with the same letter missing. All you need to do is to identify the missing letter. The first to buzz in with the correct answer wins the point. Get it wrong, though, and your opponent will have the chance to answer. So here's a simple example. If there's 4 words there, what do you think's missing there? Yes. Yeah, you both got that roughly the same time. S, so fast, wit, safe, and risk. So let's now test your language skills. Yes, Katie.
F.
F is right. Fold, file, self, cafe. So, well done. And we go on to the next one. Yes, Lucy.
R.
Ah, spot on. Pear, core, rude and tree. OK, and on we go. Yes, Katie. Yes, what's the answer?
T.
T is wrong. Let's go over to Lucy. Can you get this?
D.
D is absolutely right, yes. Dice, goad, maid and drab. OK, let's go on to our next one. Lucy.
L.
No, what's your answer?
L.
OK, L is the right answer. Do come in with the answer quickly, though. Lace, sail, long and mal. OK, next one. Yes, Lucy.
O.
O is correct. Well done. So O, form, odds, woke and oily. Right, OK, next one. Lucy.
B. No.
B is not right. Gives a chance to Katie. You got an answer? Oh, there was a chance there, but the letter we were looking for there is N. Wane, lone, nook, and rant. OK, next one. Katie.
B.
B, that's absolutely right. Bale, beam, limb, and beer. Katie, you got 2 right there, but only 2 right, because Lucy got 4 right. Thank you very much for taking part.
Thank
you didn't
you.
win any money, didn't lose any money. I'm not going to give you any money, so I'm going to bid you a fond farewell, Katie.
Good luck.
Let's look at your brain bank. £100 has now gone up to £250. So were you to win this next round, you would go up to £500, and that would be a safety net. You couldn't lose that, so that's possibly worth going on to try and achieve. The only extra information I can give you is who your challenger would be. And it would be Jan Ackland, who's 38 and a mature student. So that gives you a bit of information about her. So, Lucy, what are you going to do? Are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I'll take the challenge.
Take the challenge. OK, bring on Jan Ackland.
Jan had one of the highest marks in our pre-challenge test in the language, numeracy and spatial areas. Formerly an accountant, Jan is now studying sports therapy and hopes to do a medicine degree.
Well, Jan, that's quite a collection of things. I know you're a bit of a whiz with the Rubik's Cube.
I used to be, yes.
You used to be?
I entered the national championships when I was about 12, and I could do it in 1 minute and 16 seconds, and they said I was too slow.
Oh, gosh, well, how quick has it got to be, then?
I think the world record is about 12 seconds.
OK, well, as was mentioned as you were coming on there, you had very high scores throughout all the tests. It's summarised on my card here as strengths everything, weaknesses none.
Oh.
Which I think is, I hope is a comfort to you, but is a bit off-putting to your opponent, obviously. So there's no game you can hope to come up to think you'll exploit your opponent's weakness. OK, let's see which brain game you're going to be facing. Ah, well, this is Shaping Up, which is a visual game. On the screen, you'll see 10 numbered shapes. Then we'll show you a puzzle made up of either 3 or 4 of them. You buzz in when you know which shapes make up the puzzle. These are the shapes above there, and that will be a typical puzzle, and you'd have to identify 3 shapes in there. And you can see is a big triangle, 4. And what else have we got? A good diamond, which is 6, and it's a big oblong 9. So the answer there would be 4, 6 and 9. The shapes only appear once in each puzzle. They can be bigger or smaller, but none have been rotated in any way. OK, let's play Shaping Up. Jan.
5, 10 and 8.
5, 10 and 8 is absolutely right. 5, there it is. And then 8, and then 10. So spot on there. 1 point to you, Jan, and on to the next puzzle. So, Lucy.
1, 2 and 10.
1, 2 and 10 is absolutely right. So that was 3 shapes, well discovered, 1 all. And we go on to the next puzzle. Yes, Jan.
1, 2 and 9.
1, 2 and 9, you're quite right. There it is. 1, 2, the half circle, and then that oblong on its short end. OK, a point there as we go on to the next one, which has another 3 shapes. Lucy, you're just in there.
4, 6 and 7.
4, 6 and 7, well done. There it is, the 4, which is the right-angled triangle, 6, the diamond, and 7, what's that, a parallelogram. Point there as we go on to the next one. Lucy.
1, 10 and 9.
1, 10 and 9 is absolutely right. There you go, 1, 9, the oblong, and 10, the square. OK, well done. Now we're going to have 4 shapes. Jan.
2, 3, 6 and 10.
Very confident and very right. There it is. 2, so half circle, 3, circle, 6, the diamond, and 10, which is the square. And on we go to the next puzzle, 4 shapes. Jan.
7, 9, 2, and no, I got that wrong.
OK, tough luck, but let's go over to Lucy. Can you get this?
7, 2, 9. No, it's gone in 10.
You were saying the right answer, but it was just too late. So, the shapes there were 2, 7, 9, and the final one was indeed 10, which is the big square around most of it. OK, on we go to our next puzzle. So, Lucy.
6, 9, 2 and 5.
That's right, yes, indeed. Well done. This is the order we'll put them in. That's that 2 again, that half circle, 5, sort of cone thing, 6, which is the diamond, and 9, which is the oblong. That was the last one. And Jan, you had 3, and Lucy got 4 right. It was very, very close, and I think, Jan, you were rather in the lead for a good deal of that game. Thank you for joining us, but you didn't win any money, but you didn't lose any money, but I'm not going to give you any money, so bye-bye, Jan.
Thank you. Bye.
Let's have a look. You had £250 in your brain bank. Let's twirl it around, and you're up to £500, which is jolly good news because you can't lose that. But you might not want to carry on. You can draw it to a hold if you want to. Let's see who your challenger would be if you were to accept the challenge. There he is, Trevor Syrett. He's 34 and a police officer. OK, are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
Take the challenge.
Take the challenge. OK, let's bring on Trevor Syrett.
Trevor is one of our highest scorers. Writing horror books has kept his language skills polished, but he was also strong in the numerical and memory tests. As a police officer, Trevor is used to coming out on top.
Do you think that's a fair description of you? Do you feel confident of coming out on top?
Not particularly.
Yeah, but you've got high scores, so that's good.
OK, that's good then.
Yeah?
Wasn't aware of that.
Now, you're writing a horror book.
Yeah,
What's
to.
What's that about?
It's about werewolves.
Why werewolves?
Because I'm absolutely petrified of them. So every time I go to write the book, I have to stop because I scare myself stupid and can't carry on.
Right, well, Lucy, here's a tactic you have to employ. Try and give a hint that you're turning into a werewolf while playing the next game. Let's find out the brain game you'll both be facing. Oh, no, Trevor, I don't know about this. It's called Animal Magic, and it's a memory game. You'll be shown a collection of animal pictures. Each one is going to be accompanied by an animal sound. However, it won't be the sound you'd associate with the animal you can see in front of you. The aim of the game is to try to remember which animal sound accompanies which animal picture, and you buzz in when you can tell me the correct answer. For example, we put up this picture, and it might come with this sound. So, in due course, when you're playing the game, if the picture of a zebra comes up, you have to buzz in and answer cockerel, because that was the sound of a cockerel. Here's your animal magic collection to remember. OK, I hope you've remembered all of those. Buzz in when you work out the correct sound. Here we go. Trevor.
Owl.
No, that's wrong. Let's go over to Lucy. Might be worth a guess.
Pig.
Not that one, though. That's wrong. It's a sheep. OK, let's go on to the next one. Lucy.
Pig.
No. Go across to Trevor.
Owl again.
Owl is correct. Well done. Brilliantly worked out. OK, next one. Trevor.
Sheep.
No. Lucy.
Horse.
No. It was a cow. There it is. Let's move on to the next one. Trevor.
A hippo.
Hippo. Lucy.
Pig.
Pig is correct. Well done. OK. Next one. Yes, Trevor.
Cat.
Cat is spot on. Well done. OK, let's go on to the next one. Yes, Trevor.
Dog.
Dog. Well done. There it is. On to the next one. Trevor.
Horse.
No. Lucy.
Cow.
No. It's a duck. There we go. So, there it is. That's the end of that game. Lucy did get one, but you got three. So, by the rules of the game, Trevor, you're going to take over the Brainbox Championship. But, Lucy, you don't go away with nothing because you got £500 you hang on to there, plus the £150 you got for the bonus game at the end of the last programme. That obviously comes to £650 together. That's your prize money. Thank you very much for taking part, Lucy, and go away with our blessing and with £650.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, Trevor, I think you become our most laid-back Brainbox champion of the series. What have you got in your brain bank? That's easy to say because you've won the one game. It's £100 there. If you carry on and lose, then you'll lose that £100. If you carry on and win, well, you'll go up to £250. That's the decision you have to make. So let's see who you would be up against if you accepted the challenge. Richard Phillips, he's 21 and a shop assistant. That's all we're telling you about him at the moment. What do you think? Take the challenge or take the cheque?
I'll take the challenge.
Take the challenge.
Yeah,
Jolly
go
good.
on.
Bring on Richard Phillips.
Richard has a maths degree from Oxford, which explains his good score on our numerical test. Our tests show that he has a strong memory, but weaker language skills, so the experience could be interesting.
All right, so Richard, you've already been through Oxford and got a degree at the tender age of 21, and you're putting that to good use working in a shop, just like a temporary job before you do something else.
It's just temporary for some money to go travelling.
So it's mathematical things you're looking forward to?
The math things would be excellent.
Yes. So, Trevor, what are you thinking? Are you losing confidence?
No, it's fine. We'll
reason
go
to.
for it.
No, OK. Well, let's find out which brain battle you're going to be facing. Well, this is called Vowel of Silence, and it's a language game. You'll see a word appear on the screen from which all the vowels have been removed. All you have to do is to buzz in and tell me what the word is. Here's an example. That's a relatively easy one. That would be yellow. Yeah. And all quite as easy as that. Both understand the rules, pretty straightforward. OK, let's test your language skills. So then, Trevor.
Decimal.
Decimal, spot on. There we are. On we go to the next one. Richard.
Repossession.
Repossession is not right, I'm afraid. Trevor.
Repercussion.
Repercussion, yeah, there's a C in there. Wouldn't work for possession, but it does for repercussion. OK, on we go to the next one. Yes, Richard.
Survival.
Survival. That's right, survival. On we go to the next challenge. Trevor.
Magician.
Magician is right. Pulled that one out the hat. Well done. And on we go to the next one. Whoa, that's quick, Trevor.
Fabulously.
Fabulously quick. And you got there. Another point to you. OK, next one.
Dainty.
Richard, yes, that's right. You said it right, and it's dainty. OK, next one. Trevor.
Albatross.
Albatross indeed. Well done, Trevor. You got 5 of those right, and Richard got just 2. So I'm afraid that's a clear victory for you, Trevor. Well, I'm pleased for you. I'm afraid for you, Richard. Thank you for joining us, but you won no money, you've lost no money, and you get no money. And I have to say goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye, Richard.
Well done, Trevor.
Well done, Trevor. Let's see what you've got in your brain bank. It was £100, it's gone up to £250. Now, this is going to be the final brain battle of the day. As always, you can either play safe and take your money or take a chance on winning the next game. If you win it, you get the chance to take the Brainbox Challenge. And as it's the final show, you could win a bonus of up to £2,000. But you can look at who your challenger is going to be, just in case that has an effect. So let's see who that would be. And there it is Jenna Darla, who's 22 and a pensions administrator. Are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I think at this stage it's worth taking a risk.
I think it is, really, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, came with nothing, so if going with nothing, doesn't matter.
Yes, well, it's your decision. OK, let's bring on Jenna Darla.
Jenna has recently completed a degree in law, and our test revealed strengths in all areas, particularly numeracy and language. While travelling, she acquired a working knowledge of Danish in 3 weeks.
Jenna Darla, so you studied in Denmark? Is that how you learned Danish?
Yeah, I did a year abroad studying European law at the University of Copenhagen.
I suppose people might argue that, well, you know, it's not the most useful language.
No, that's
So do you feel it was a useful skill to...
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's my party trick.
And is Copenhagen a good, fun city to spend time as a student?
It's a fantastic city.
Yes.
I loved it.
OK. Trevor, do you speak any languages?
English. That's about it. That's not that great. I can do a little bit of German, just about get by. I did a bit of travelling in Germany some years ago, but not a lot.
OK, well, let's find out which brain battle you're going to be facing. Well, this is a game called 5 a Day. It's a numerical game, but it also uses memory and coding. You'll both see 5 fruits on the screen, and each will be assigned a numerical value from 1 to 5. You'll then be given a series of fruit sums, and the first to buzz in with the correct numerical answer wins the point. Well, let's see a quick example. Here's the fruit and their value. After you've had 20 seconds to memorise this code, you've got a sum that looks like this. As you saw, the cherry is worth 4, the grapes are worth 1, and the apple is worth 2. As the grapes and the apple are in the same box, you add them together to get 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7, minus a plum, which is worth 5, gives you a numerical answer of 2. OK, we now have 20 seconds to memorise your 5 fruits of the day and their corresponding value. There we are. Having learnt those, I hope, here's the calculation. Trevor.
16.
16, that's absolutely right. It's 3 times 5 plus 1 equals 16. On to the next one. Yes, Trevor.
2.
2, spot on. Next calculation. Trevor.
7.
7, yes, indeed. OK, next one. Yes, Trevor.
19.
19 is right. Yes, 4 plus 3 in the first box comes to 7. Times 2 is 14, plus 5 is 19. So, well done. On to the next one. Trevor.
9.
Don't seem very confident, but it's
No.
right. Let's go on to the next one. Yes, Trevor.
24.
24, you're quite right. OK, let's go on to the next one. Trevor.
So, 60.
Not 60. Goes over to Jenna for a bonus.
Uh, 84.
I'm afraid not. It's a 66. Jenna, maybe not your game there. Were you hoping for not mathematical ones, or was that just that particular form of fruit algebra that didn't quite suit you?
I think it was the way I tried to remember the fruits and corresponding numbers.
What about you, Trevor? How did you do it?
It was lucky for me because cherry, orange, plum are the first three, which spell cop. Something with cop. There's 1, 2, 3. And then grape and apple.
So, Jenna, I'm afraid you came up against a champion in fine form, and you won no money, you lost no money, but I'm afraid I have to send you away without any prize money at all. So thank you for joining us, but bye-bye.
Okay.
Trevor, you've come right at the end of the series, so you've become our final Brainbox champion. I suppose you've become the sort of champion of the series in that sense. Let's see what that means as far as your money is concerned. That rolls around to £500. OK, Trevor, because it's the final show, we're being extra generous, and you now have the chance to win a bonus of £2,000 by playing the Brainbox challenge. This is how it works. A sequence of numbered shapes will appear one by one on the screen. You'll need to recall the number and the shape correctly. You'll win £100 for each one you remember. But it's not that simple. You can only start shouting out the sequence once the first 3 shapes have gone by. Let me show you what I mean. So it's circle 2, then a square 3, diamond 5. Now you have to remember the circle with the 2, now the square with the 3. You must always be 3 behind, as it were. Once you get one wrong, then the game is over, and we just count up how many you've got, multiply it by 100 to see what your money is. There's a total of 16 is the absolute total you get. That would come to 1,600, obviously, but we would add in a bonus of 400 if you got all those right, take it up to the £2,000. So if you're ready, let's play the final Brainbox challenge.
5 diamond, 2 circle, 5 diamond, 4 circle, 2 circle.
You fell fairly early on in that race, but you did get 3 right, so 3 times 100 is obviously 300. And if we add that into the money you got in the regular game, add the two together, it's £800. So it's not too bad.
No, happy with that. That's good.
But anyway, well done. You are our final Brainbox champion. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Ambitious entrepreneurs who will stop at nothing, and we can't stop watching. The Apprentice is back. Press red. If you've an appetite for adventure and survival, the Hunger Games will be right up your street. Watch all 4 films now.